Slovey at all. You can hear Jamar whispering and asking questions, but Slovey never responds, which makes some people think that it's just Slovey in the distance walking around in a homemade Sasquatch suit. Others, however, have defended the footage, saying that the creature's movements are very animal-like. The pacing back and forth and assessment of danger are all very similar to a gorilla's behaviour. Love to get your opinion on this clip in the comments section below. Released in January 2015, this startling footage, shot in Lettuce Lake Park, Tampa, Florida, shows a bipedal, ape-like creature walking through the swamp. The man who captured the footage, known only as Matt M., was canoeing through the swamp when he noticed something strange. He initially thought he had spotted a bear and began filming, but when he later asked a park ranger about bears in the area, they said they tend to stay away from swampy areas. If you take a closer look, it appears to have much longer arms than a bear and walks comfortably on its hind legs. Many say a hominid cryptid creature known as a skunk ape roams the Florida area. It gets its name from the foul-smelling odour that it reportedly emanates. Numerous witnesses throughout Florida have reported seeing a big, hairy, ape-like creature that runs on two legs. Could this be the skunk ape? These two short clips were filmed in the Provo Canyon region in Utah. The first clip is very brief but shows a very large bipedal creature walking among the brush. The Bigfoot-like animal sits by a tree for a second, then seems to pick up a rock and throw it through the air. The animal does stand on its rear legs. It looks to have long arms that reach much lower than most animals. Could this be the infamous Sasquatch that hunters have been looking for so many years? At about 6 PM on October 24, 2013, this hunter was out on his Mississippi property looking for wild boar when he spotted a mysterious creature in the distance. The hunter began filming the beast on his iPhone, which he claims was about 50 meters away. He said the animal, which he thought might be a skunk ape, was leaning up against a cypress tree. The cryptid was allegedly stripping bark off logs with its strong hands. In the footage, it's clear that some kind of large animal is sitting in the distance. It has a thick neck and shoulders with a very large gorilla-like head. At one point, you can hear the beast snap a thick branch with its brute strength. The crack echoes through the swamp. Legends tell of giant ape-like animals that roam the swamps of Mississippi. Some call them skunk or stink apes, characterized by a foul odor that is said to accompany them. These creatures have been thought to roam the area for centuries.
Oh, thanks, mate. Bloody ripper.
Of witnesses all reporting very similar sightings. When the hunter was asked about his encounter, he said he was baffled. He claims he's been hunting wild boar for years on this patch of land and has never seen anything like it. Could this hunter have captured proof of the mythic skunk ape that has eluded scientists for so many years?
Now, just before we finish this video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Pennsylvania Sasquatch research team. They helped us. Super chat. Super chat. Now, if you're into all things Bigfoot, I highly recommend you check out their channel. A link should appear right now in the corner there. Head on over, show them some love. If you like what you see, hit subscribe and tell them Slapped Ham sent you. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button because we do stuff like this each and every week. Hit that upward facing thumb or leave us a comment down below. We love reading them. And this is the Slapped Ham shining off. Pew! From a photo of a mysterious object orbiting Earth to a picture of a star system that looks like the Eye of Sauron. Join us as we take a look at 10 mysterious photos taken in space.
In 1998, a series of photographs taken by NASA revealed something unusual in Earth's orbit. Thought by many to be a satellite of extraterrestrial origin, some believe this mysterious object may have been orbiting Earth for more than 13,000 years. Some think that radio waves heard by Nikola Tesla in an 1899 experiment may have been emitted by this alien satellite. Others believe that the mysterious object is nothing more than a thermal blanket reported lost during a spacewalk conducted by US astronauts Jerry Ross and James Newman. This image of the Crab Nebula was assembled from 24 individual exposures taken from the Hubble Space Telescope in 1999 and 2000. The Crab Nebula is the remnant of a giant star that ended in a supernova explosion nearly years ago. The supernova was so bright that it was seen and recorded by Chinese astronomers in the year 1054, making it the first astronomical object identified with a historical supernova explosion. The Crab Nebula cannot be seen with the naked eye but can be made out using binoculars in good conditions. The nebula gets its name from the 3rd Earl of Ross, William Parsons, who, in 1840, observed the object through a telescope and produced a drawing that many thought looked like a crab. An image taken on Mars by NASA in 2015 had many believing it was proof of life on the red planet. A close-up of the side of the rock wall revealed a shape that some think resembles a crab-like creature. Despite the initial internet buzz, a senior astronomer at the Center for SETI Research said the space crab was something else entirely. He believed it could be explained with a phenomenon known as pareidolia. Pareidolia is the brain's ability to see shapes in random objects, like a face in the moon or a dog in the clouds. The object does, however, look out of place in the harsh rocky landscape. What do you think, alien creature or just our brains playing tricks on us? Let us know in the comments section below. Fomalhaut is one of the most visible stars in the night sky and the brightest star in the constellation of Pisces Austrinus. The star and its surrounding system bear an eerie resemblance to the Eye of Sauron from the Lord of the Rings films. Within this system is an extrasolar object thought to be a planet known as Fomalhaut b or Dagon. This planet has a very unusual, highly elliptical orbit. It has an orbit of nearly 2,000 years, coming as close as 4.6 billion miles to its star, and at its outermost point 27 billion miles away from its star. Scientists believe that this strange orbit may be a result of a yet undiscovered planet that gravitationally ejected Fomalhaut b from a more circular orbit at some point in time. The unusual orbit takes Fomalhaut b through the system's outer dust ring, where it spends around 1,000 years in deep freeze before returning into the system. Scientists also believe that the reason this planet is unusually bright is that as it returns through the system's outer dust ring, any satellites orbiting the planet would suffer great impact from surrounding objects, creating a dust cloud that reflects starlight similar to the ring of Saturn. When the Viking 1 spacecraft took a series of images of the surface of Mars, one in particular caught the eye of astronomers. The photo, which was released by NASA in 1976, is of an area known as Cydonia, and it seems to show a large humanoid face carved into the mesa. While experts dismiss the image as an illusion of light and poor photo quality, many have argued that this image proves there was life on Mars at some point in time. Many successful spacecraft have photographed the area with gradually improving resolution, leading NASA to state that a detailed analysis of multiple images of this feature reveals a natural-looking Martian hill, whose illusory face-like appearance depends on the viewing angle and angle of illumination. What do you think, a face or just our peepers playing tricks on us? Let us know in the comment section below. This image, taken from the Hubble Space Telescope in 2002, shows an outburst from the star V838 Monocerotis. Originally it was thought to be a typical nova eruption, a process that occurs when hydrogen is pulled from one star's surface onto another star, resulting in a nuclear explosion. It turned out that what scientists were witnessing was something completely different altogether. Several theories have since been put forward, including the possibility that it was merging with another star or planets. Whatever the process, V838 Monocerotis briefly became one of the largest known stars and one of the most luminous in the Milky Way galaxy. Check out this amazing time-lapse of V838 Monocerotis taken from the Hubble Space Telescope's YouTube channel. A photo taken by NASA's Curiosity rover on May 7, 2015 had some believing that we had just discovered pyramids on Mars. Despite some initial confusion about the scale of the photo, the pyramid-shaped object is believed by experts to be only about the height of a soda can, just a small volcanic rock that has eroded over time into a sharp angle. In 1972, the crew of Apollo 17 took a series of photos on the moon. This picture was originally catalogued by NASA as sunstruck, but with the contrast adjusted, it appears to show a pyramid-like structure in the background. Apollo 17 was the sixth and most recent manned moon landing and the final mission of the Apollo lunar landing program. Could this photo be evidence that there are pyramids on the moon similar to those of Egypt? This photo was captured in 2004 by Spirit, NASA's Mars Explorer vehicle. Taken in close proximity to the vehicle's landing location, it seems to show some sort of humanoid figure making its way across the rocky terrain. When the picture was first released, the internet ran rife with speculation. Everything from an ancient bronze statue to some sort of extraterrestrial Bigfoot was considered. Skeptics dismissed the claims, pointing out that the object could only be a few inches high as it's within meters of the vehicle. What do you think, unusual rock or mysterious creature traversing the landscape? This amazing image is a composite of several images created by the Hubble Heritage team. It is of a nebula 8,000 light years from Earth known as Menzel 3. Menzel 3, located in the Norma constellation, bears a striking resemblance to a gigantic interstellar ant. Sometimes referred to as the Ant Nebula, its structure is somewhat of a mystery, with some researchers believing that the fiery protrusions may be caused by strong magnetic fields emitted by the dying star. Another theory is that its center may consist of two stars orbiting around a common point, with the possibility that the dying star may have expanded so much it has consumed its companion, which may be still orbiting inside it. Well, that's it for another episode. Now, some of you are saying you're not getting our latest uploads in your content feed. The best way to combat that is next to the subscribe button, there's a little bell icon. Click that, and that'll make sure you get the freshest, slappiest ham in your push notifications and email every time we upload. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. Pew!
Slap-ham.
10 creepiest YouTube videos ever made. From a man lost in the catacombs of Paris to what it would be like to hear voices inside your head. Join us as we explore the 10 creepiest YouTube videos. This video uses a backing track that was used by the US forces during the Vietnam War. It was part of a propaganda campaign to scare the Viet Cong away from their posts. The theory behind this creepy audio is the Vietnamese belief that if a person dies without a proper burial, their soul is forced to wander aimlessly in pain and suffering. So the US engineers crafted a series of distorted recordings that emulated wandering spirits calling out from the darkness. It was designed to unnerve the enemy and force them to flee their ground. This clip is an audio representation of what it would be like to experience auditory hallucinations. It was designed by a mental health outreach worker based on feedback from clients who were managing schizophrenia, bipolar, and other mental health disorders. For the optimal experience, use headphones. This is what it could be like to have voices inside your head.
Jump now. Jump in front of the car. Go on. Do it. No, don't. Don't cross the road. You can't. So stupid. Look at you. Stupid.
This short film by Eric Deutschmann was uploaded to YouTube in 2009. It depicts the unravelling of an old lady's psyche over a simple cup of tea. The grainy Super 8 footage is offset by some unnerving piano. It repeats and repeats till it starts to lose its pitch, echoing the old lady's frail state of mind. This short film is well worth a watch in a very dark room at a very dark hour. This video depicts a mock activation of the emergency alert system in the United States. This is what residents of Los Angeles would see on their televisions if a long-range nuclear missile had been detected. It is designed to cut all regular radio and TV broadcasts to alert citizens of an immediate massive-scale disaster event.
This message is transmitted at the request of the United States Office of Civil Defense. At 3:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, NORAD detected a long-range nuclear missile launch in North Korea. This missile is believed to be headed in the direction of the Los Angeles metropolitan area. It is believed that it will impact this area within the next 1.5 to 2 hours. All residents within a 400-mile radius of this area should seek a fallout shelter immediately.
The Paris catacombs are a series of interconnecting tunnels deep under the city that house the remains of an estimated 6 million people. The enormous burial ground was established in the 18th century when Paris faced a twofold problem, one of overflowing cemeteries and cave-ins from haphazard mining centuries earlier. The twisting network of mines was reinforced in the late 1700s and were quickly filled with millions of human remains exhumed from nearby cemeteries. This video was recovered from a camcorder found deep in the Parisian labyrinth. It shows a man exploring the catacombs by himself. He walks further and further into the dark unknown, passing hundreds of skeletal remains. After wandering the maze of tunnels for some time, he becomes noticeably startled as his breath becomes heavier and more panic-stricken. It's as though something is following him as he starts to run wildly from passage to passage. Finally, the camera gets dropped in a puddle. Then you can hear the man continue to run off into the darkness. The person who filmed this footage has never been found. This video has been doing the rounds on the internet for a few years now. It depicts a singing android named Tara in a small living room. She sings over and over, "I feel fantastic, hey, hey, hey," to an unnerving backing track. No one is certain as to the origins of this clip. There are, however, many conspiracy theories that say the android was made by a serial killer. At 1 minute 47, the video cuts to an outside shot of a backyard, leading many to speculate that this is where he buried his victims. Some say he dressed the android in the clothes of the last person he murdered. It's thought that the android sings, "I feel fantastic," because that's what the murderer wanted his victims to say as they were being killed. Creepier still, halfway through the song, the verse changes to, "Please leave, run, run, run." A few months ago, the description reads, "I'm coming for you, all of you, you can't escape me. I need 1 million souls for transport back to hell. In 1 week, may I please have your soul? I'll take good care of it, I promise." It's basically 12 minutes of a guy dressed in a clown suit, drinking wine, coughing and spluttering, saying how he's going to collect our souls and take them back to hell.
"I will be back looking for you. All of you. And your souls. I want your souls."
Released in 2005, this highly experimental film by Ryan Tricarton makes you wonder whether someone slipped some acid into your morning bowl of Cap'n Crunch. Supposedly, this story follows protagonist Skippy as he leaves his troubled family in search of a better life. However, from what I can tell, it just seems to be 40 minutes of gratuitous psychedelic imagery performed by a group of stoned art students. Either way, the production quality is undeniably creepy and wholly unsettling.
"Son, Dad, what do you want? Son, Dad, son, Dad.
Begotten is an experimental film released in 1990 by director E. Elias Mehig. It is 1 hour and 12 minutes of dark, twisted reality. It's like you've developed an uneasy fever of which there is no recovery. The film is a distorted retelling of the Bible's Genesis. The opening is probably the most notable and disturbing scene. It depicts God disemboweling himself as he writhes about covered in blood. This very unsettling YouTube clip began circulating around 2014. It's fairly hard to describe, so it's probably best we just watch a little. This version has been edited to be extra creepy with dubbed sound and overlaid visual effects. The original, titled Transfiguration, is actually by a performance artist named Olivia de Sagazan. The first iteration of the piece appeared in 2001 and has since been in constant change as the artist seeks to challenge the viewer in new ways. Well, I'd say it's been very successful because I'm currently in need of a fresh pair of pants. Well, I'm a little unsettled. How about you? As always, thanks heaps for watching. Hit that thumbs up button if you're watching this video on the can. Remember to follow us on Twitter @SlappedHam for daily Did You Know facts. And this is our Slapped Ham. And we're back. My audio working. The chat stream is not working. Hello there. Is it working now? Can you? Oh, the chat's going nuts. Slap a 6 in the chat if you can hear me. Alright, sweet. And we're back. So we're doing Slapped Ham sticker giveaways to celebrate our 500,000 subscribly milestone, which we're super excited about. And we wanted to thank you all so much for getting us to this milestone. It's been a slug, but we've got there. Next big one is going to be the big 1M. We're going to get that big gold play button. It's going to be amazing. So in the meantime, how's everyone doing in the chat? Anyone got a beer to cheers? I wish. Is it working? Might be working soon. Oh, I think it's working. Are we back? I think we're back. Maybe. Are we back online? Maybe. Oh, shit. Wow. Is it working? Smash a smiley face if it's back online. Any smiley face, a smiley face of your choice. It's working. Pac-Man or Mega Man? Mega Man, I think. Yeah, Australia has the most ridiculous internet in the world. It's back, I think. Keeps stopping and loading for me. No, still can't hear or see. Oh my god, it's really bad. Just buffering. Is it working? Testing. Wow, we're off to a flyer. It's working now, is it? Is it working? Best stream ever. Watching some guy reset his internet. Refresh. My internet sucks. Ham or bacon? What about Macon? It's working. It's working. Alright, alright. Wait. Need to wait for it. Sorry. Wait. What? Yes, working great. Alright, let's do this giveaway before my internet explodes again. Okay, so let's go back. Alright, to win this next sticker giveaway, you have to spam the word PEW! All capital letters. Spam the word PEW! To go into the draw, it must be all capital letters. Wow, apparently I just spammed the word PEW a little bit.
Pew! It must be all capital letters. It must be PEW for you to go into the draw. Nightbot is going to draw it. You're all going to go into the draw to win some slapped ham stickers. Pew! Pew, 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 pew. Keep those pews coming. It's a pew party up in here. Pew! Pew, 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 pew. Wow. Alright. We've got quite a few pews pouring. It's pouring in pews in there. Pew! Pew, 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 pew. So the way the Nightbot does it, yeah, so anyone who types the word pew, all capital letters, PEW, will go into the draw to win a slapped ham sticker. Now, as I said at the start of the stream, to be eligible, you have to be able to contact us through either Twitter, Facebook or Instagram, because we need to get it going in the DMs. I need to know where to send these bad boys. So you need to be able to contact us through Twitter, Instagram or Facebook. If I draw someone who can't do that, I'm afraid we will have to draw again. Good God, that's a lot of pews. That's a lot of pews. Alright. Alright. I think we've pewed the system into... The system's about to explode from all the pews pouring in. Ready? We're going to roll it. A little bit of drum roll. And we're rolling it. And we're rolling it. Rolling it. Why isn't it working? It's not working. Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 3 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves in the chat while my goddamn internet refreshes. Good God.